At 35,000 feet, hundreds of passengers use airplane toilets during every flight. But have you ever wondered where all that waste actually goes? Does it get dumped into the sky? Does it stay inside the plane? And what exactly happens after landing? The truth is far stranger and far more engineered than most people realize. Airplane toilets work completely differently from normal toilets on the ground. There's no simple plumbing system, no gravity-based sewer lines, and definitely no giant hole opening beneath the aircraft mid-flight. Instead, modern airplanes use a highly specialized vacuum waste system designed specifically for high-altitude flight, and it has to work perfectly under extreme conditions. One of the most common aviation myths is that airplanes dump toilet waste directly into the air. Years ago, older aircraft systems sometimes caused small leaks of frozen waste known as blue ice. But modern commercial airliners do not intentionally release waste during flight. Everything stays stored safely inside the aircraft until landing, because dumping waste at cruising altitude would obviously create enormous safety and environmental problems. So where does it actually go? Inside the plane itself. Unlike household toilets that rely mostly on water and gravity, airplane toilets use powerful vacuum systems. When you press the flush button, a valve opens for a fraction of a second. The pressure difference instantly sucks waste into sealed pipes at extremely high speed. That loud vacuum sound passengers hear? That's the system rapidly pulling everything away using air pressure. Very little water is actually used. This is critical because carrying large amounts of water would add enormous extra weight to the aircraft. And in aviation, extra weight means higher fuel consumption. So airplane toilets are designed to be extremely efficient. All waste gets transported into large sealed holding tanks located inside the aircraft. These tanks are specially designed to handle pressure changes, prevent leaks, control odors, and safely store waste during the entire flight. Large long-haul aircraft can carry hundreds of passengers for many hours. That means the tanks must handle massive amounts of waste safely and reliably. And yes, the tanks can become surprisingly large. Once the aircraft lands, specialized airport service vehicles connect directly to the airplane. Ground crews use sealed hoses to remove the waste from the holding tanks. The waste is then transported to proper treatment facilities at the airport. That's why you sometimes see service trucks parked underneath aircraft after landing. Some handle fuel, some handle water, and others handle the aircraft's waste system. It's one of the less glamorous parts of aviation, but absolutely essential. Vacuum toilets solve several major problems for aircraft engineers. They use far less water, reduce aircraft weight, work efficiently at high altitude, and minimize plumbing complexity. In fact, airplane vacuum toilets are so effective that similar systems are now used in trains, ships, and even some modern buildings. The system may look simple from the passenger seat, but behind the scenes, it's highly engineered technology optimized for flight. Occasionally, aircraft can still experience leaks from the waste system. When leaking liquid freezes outside the aircraft at high altitude, it forms what's known as blue ice. This usually happens because of tiny seal failures or maintenance issues. But these incidents are extremely rare. Modern aircraft systems are heavily regulated and designed to prevent exactly this kind of problem. Still, the idea of frozen airplane waste falling from the sky is one reason this aviation myth became so famous. So where does airplane toilet waste actually go? Not into the sky. Modern airliners safely store everything inside sealed tanks until the aircraft lands. Then specialized ground crews remove it using dedicated airport systems. It may not be the most glamorous part of flying, but it's another example of the hidden engineering that makes modern aviation possible.